Hi Vogue, it's Amanda Seyfried, and I'm gonna show you how I get ready, and I'm gonna do a pretty basic go-to makeup look. First step, I'm drinking my celery juice. Apparently that's what you do. You might be thinking, what's that on her face? That's my eczema, and I too suffer from perioral dermatitis. I'm gonna wash my face with something that I've been using forever. Not only is it a great bar soap for your face, but it's also a GD heart. When I was 19, I started developing the rash, and I learned about a lot of medicated products. I learned a lot about just products in general from my dermatologist at the time. And the rash is screaming, but that's okay because I'm gonna cover it so I can go out in public. It's funny how eczema makes you feel. So 2 years ago, I had another flare up and I cut out dairy. Boy, it was hard. Bye-bye cappuccinos, black coffee all the way. You know, I can't wake up and not have coffee, so I also have coffee here. This, don't worry, I'm using this medicated cream for this little cutie mustache. Now, I'm gonna use toner, Tonique Comfort Confort. It's French. I'll never be able to say it right. I'm gonna put a little bit in my hands. My skin has gotten better over the years. I've noticed it is a little better after kids. I eat better than I ever have. I mean, the celery juice must be doing something, right? Versine serum, cream serum, and all of this does go over the medicine because the medicine penetrates first. I've just always really been into this boosted contouring eye balm. I learned about how important specifically eye cream is for under our eyes. It's just such thin skin and you just gotta take care of your eyes. So even in the morning, I use the eye cream. And then of course, you cannot forget SPF, the Lancome Renergie peptide cream. But SPF is really important and we know that now more than ever. The neck is important too. Don't forget the neck. Skincare, done. I'm gonna curl my lashes because my eyelashes, I'll have you know, are straight. Yeah, it's a bummer. I don't let other people do it because they sometimes pinch my eyelids. I'm also gonna put this lip balm on. This one, it's giving youth. It just gives a tint and a hit of like pink. It gives a hint of health. At home, I don't use foundation because I don't know how to properly apply it. And that's okay. We don't need to. But this, I can't live without. This Teint Idole concealer. I thought I had misplaced it the other day when I went to the airport and I almost had a meltdown internally. I needed to cover this guy. I also have really red eyelids. And you would think I'd want to cover those up, but it's like natural eyeshadow. So I'm gonna embrace it. I learned to do my own makeup because I realized over the years I know what works on my face and what doesn't. And I also am like pretty low maintenance and I don't like a lot of steps. So I was just able to cultivate like this routine over the years. You see how easy that was? I don't need to get rid of all the redness. I wouldn't know how to even try. But this is not a red carpet look. This is me doing my makeup to look pretty and clean. The next thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. Eyebrows, what a concept. They've changed over the years. Yes, I too overplucked because I was born in '85. And it's taken decades to grow them back. So Anastasia was one of the first places I went in LA in my 20s. And that's where I learned about eyebrows. Right now I'm like really loving this because it's easy. I can just use the wand and they paint the lighter colored ones and make it all more uniform. And that's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for thickness because they are growing back and they're growing back well, but there's some holes. You're just painting them. When I was on As the World Turns, which is a soap opera, I remember feeling embarrassed to go to set because I felt like I just wasn't used to seeing my face covered in so much foundation and powder. that I almost like my face would crack a little bit. And as a 15-year-old, that's scary. But I look back and I'm like, that's TV makeup. And I looked really cute. Like I didn't look ugly. I just felt ugly because I was a teenager, and that's what we do. So now I'm gonna put the Anastasia gel on to hold it in place. Cause I don't know about you, but when I leave the house and I like put a sweater on or a sweatshirt, I always put it over my face and it messes with my brows. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this on. Going from the soap operas that I had done to Mean Girls happened so randomly and so fast that I was just going with the flow, and I was just happy to be working. I knew how lucky I was, but we didn't quite know how big that movie was gonna be. Although that sounds really sad, it kind of helped prepare me for the rejection that every actor has. The thing that I never understood was blush. And it took me until my mid-30s to discover that blush, it's the secret weapon. It's incredible. Like, I don't have rosy cheeks unless I'm freezing. Monica Blunder is another beautiful makeup artist that I've been working with since Mamma Mia. I'm obsessed with this liquid flush. It looks like moisturizer, but it's the most beautiful color. I put it on my hand. This one is Salzburg. This one was my favorite. I just wrapped a movie in Budapest. It's a musical. I don't know how to describe the experience of shooting Anne Lee the musical. It is unlike anything else I've ever done, and it's unlike anything I think anyone's ever seen. I just wrapped Long Bright River, which is the show that's coming out in Peacock, and that was a lot, and I didn't have time to do my voice lessons, which I always do. When I was pregnant, I was doing them 3 times a week on Zoom. But it was okay because the singing wasn't so technical. It was more about using feeling the human. I'm singing through suffering. I'm singing through joy. I had to move my body in ways that I wouldn't normally when I'm recording a song, so you'll see. The most important thing since day one of learning how to do makeup is mascara for me, because I have blonde eyelashes, and so does my son, that poor boy. And when I was shooting Limited 2, I shot Limited 2 with Leighton Meester, by the way. Not a lot of people know that. Everybody was so pretty, and I was just so awkward, and I had braces at one point, and I remember going to the bathroom and putting mascara on, because no one was putting mascara on me because I was a kid and I felt ugly. That poor little girl, because I look back at these pictures, they're so beautiful. Like, we all looked so happy and youthful, and it goes to show like the pressure we put on ourselves at such a young age. And God, my role as a mother is just like to pay attention to what my girl especially is going through, because she's older, and I just want to make sure she feels protected and she feels beautiful, and it doesn't have to do with the length or color of your eyelashes or eyebrows. It's more about us and less about what the world is seeing. Flutter Extension Idole mascara. It's new. This is the matte lipstick, which I love because I don't put it all over my lips. I learned on a shoot once in London that you can smudge the matte and it looks actually way cooler. So I'm gonna do this a little bit. I'm gonna go like this. I love a red lip at night. For the daytime, I don't wanna scare people. Sometimes when you rub your lips, they look a little plump. Do I look like I'm going to the prom? No, but I could totally go glam grocery shopping, and I can also just go out to lunch, and I look clean. The last thing I do, which is actually really fun because I am super translucent, is my friend Roxy, who I work with very often. She made this bronze glow mist. This is just giving health. That's it. It's a color, and it looks like you've just been to the beach. My hair was done, like, full disclosure, DJ Quintero did my hair yesterday for press. It's giving she didn't just wake up, but I swear to God, haven't brushed it. I have good hair, I'm gonna admit it. I know I have good hair. But with good hair comes eczema. You know, it's gotta balance out the scales. Thank you.